happy November. I can't believe it's already November. That is crazy. This year has gone by so fast. It's been wild, especially like October and September. They're the best months, but they went by so quickly and I'm sad about it. But we are rapidly rolling into November here, so let's talk about the books that I'm planning on reading this month. I've got a pretty hefty stack of possibilities for this month, so we'll start with the carryovers. Currently in the middle of Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. I'm not reading this entire thing. This is a bind up of the first 3 books. I'm just reading the first book right now. Currently on page 102, so I'll be continuing on with this one. I'm loving it so far, but it is a very slow read for me because there's like very few paragraph breaks and there's no chapters, so it's like just these big blocks of text that are very hard to get through sometimes, but it is beautifully written and I'm definitely very much enjoying my time so far. It's just going to be a slow one. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few vampire books on this list. I was really hoping to do like a full vampire week in October, and I did kind of do that, but I didn't get nearly as many as I wanted to get to, but I'm still very much in the mood for vampires, so there's a lot on here. And then going on to all of the ebooks and audiobooks that I have out from the library currently, or that are coming soon. I have out Thirst by Marina Yusuk right now, another vampire book. I think this one is historical and sapphic, I'm pretty sure. I love the cover, I've heard great things about it, so definitely looking forward to this one. And then I have out Wisteria by Adeline Grace. It's the 3rd book in the Belladonna series. I think it's a trilogy, so I think this is the last one, but I can't wait for this one. I've loved the first 2 books and I can't wait to see how it wraps up. This is a super fun series, like murder mystery type thing with like a fantasy romance element with death. And yeah, it's great. I love it. I have out Jackal Jackal by Toby Ogundiran. This is an anthology, I think, of Indigenous horror. I'm pretty sure it's Indigenous. I could be wrong. I love this cover as well. It's beautiful. I saw this book at a queer-owned horror bookstore in Toronto once, and I was obsessed with the cover, but I didn't buy it for some reason, but my library has it over ebook, so I'm hoping to read that one this month. And then my ebook for Slewfoot by Brom just came in. This one was the October read for the Cozy Chaos book club, I think, on Fable, but my haul didn't come in on time, but I still want to read it, so I'm hoping to get to it in November. Speaking of book club, let's go on to the book club and challenge books for this month. So with the Cozy Quill book club, we are reading House of Frank by Kay Sinclair this month. No idea what it's about, but it has a super cute cover. It'll obviously be a cozy. It's for the Cozy Quill book club, so it's going to be a really cute read. And then Becca in the Books is doing a new round of catch-up book club, which I do want to try and join in for this round. We're reading Malice by John Gwynne. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one, to be honest. It sounds amazing, but I have heard that it's really, really brutal, and I don't know if I'll be able to like handle reading that one, but I do want to at least try it. So that one is more of a hopeful for this month, but we'll see how I feel about it. And then I'm pretty behind on the buzzword challenge right now. I was doing so well. I had done it every single month up until I think July or August is when I first got behind. But right now I have to read the August buzzword, which was to have the word like in the title. So I'm either going to be reading Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Bayron or Song of Silver Flame Like Night by Emily Wen Zhao, if I can find either of those. I haven't been able to find either the ebook or the audiobook, and whenever I've gone to the library to find it physically, they're both checked out. So I could just put one on hold. That would make the most sense. But I don't know why. I just haven't done that yet. The October buzzword was some kind of relationship in the title, and for this one I would like to read Vampire Wants a Wife by Andy M. Long, because again, vampires, very much in the mood for that right now. And then the November buzzword is the word only in the title, and I would like to read The Only Purple House in Town by Anne Aguirre. I'd never heard of this book, but I just typed the word only into all of my like book apps, and that was the one that sounded the most interesting to me, so I'm gonna go with this one. And then I've got a bunch of books off of my physical TBR that I do want to get to, because I very rarely touch my own shelves for some reason, so I'm trying to read more of my own books. But I still haven't reread Sunbearer Trials, so I do want to get to that this month. That way I can get to Celestial Monsters by Aidan Thomas. Very, very hyped for this book. I can't wait for this sequel. I don't really need to reread this book because I do remember quite a lot of it, but I just want to because it was so good and I want to be like fully refreshed for book 2. So I'll hopefully get to these 2 this month. And then continuing with the vampire books, I want to read An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. I just reread A Dowry of Blood the other day and I still absolutely adore that book and I can't wait to get to this one. I have heard that it's not as good, but I'll probably still like it. I'm very easy to please. I love vampires. I love this author, so I can't see it going wrong. Plus it's sapphic as well, so like, how could I not like it? And then I would like to get to Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas. This one I just picked up over my birthday recently. Oh, this cover is so beautiful. I am really, really hyped to get to this one. So hopefully that'll be a November read. And then the last of the vampire books, I would like to get to The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh, New Orleans Vampires. Like, fuck yeah, that's great. And then I want to finally get to Starling House by Alex D. Haro. I've had this on many a TBR and for some reason it always ends up not being the one that I pick up, but I do also have the audiobook for this out right now, so I will hopefully be getting to it very, very soon. Again, I've heard not great things about it, but I do love this author, so I think I'll have a pretty good chance of liking it. I love haunted house stories as well, so there's a good chance that I'll enjoy it. But yeah, I've heard that it's kind of mid, so we'll see. And then last on the list, I would like to also get to The Once and Future Witches, also by Alex D. Haro. This one I've also had on many a TBR and I haven't picked it up yet. And at this point, it's just kind of embarrassing. So I need to get to this book before the end of the year. Like, I will not go into next year with this book still on my TBR. It's happening. But yeah, that is the TBR of possibilities for November. And then outside of these books, any like mood reading that I want to do, I really want to get to as many sequels as I can because I want to get that list of like ongoing series down as much as I can before the end of the year. So I'll be trying to tackle a whole bunch of sequels in the next like month or 2. Wish me luck because I'm terrible at reading sequels. I'm great at starting new series, not good at continuing with them. But anyways, that'll do it for this video. So let me know what you're planning on reading in November. And if you've read any of the books that I've talked about, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear them. But in the meantime, that'll do it for today. So thanks for watching and I will catch you guys next time. Oh my god, did I just... Hold on. Hold on a second. Where'd that go? Ah. I have been trying to find this bookmark for so long. This is like one of my favorite bookmarks. It's a Monet one that I got from this like beautiful Monet art exhibit in Toronto that I went to a couple years ago, and I thought I lost it. I thought I must have like thrown it out somewhere or like put it in a library book by accident, but I just found it. It was hiding, like hanging out at the bottom of the Sunbearer Trials for some reason. I'm so happy about this. This made my day.